the fuck?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
right, we
brings
got
us to
the
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Broncos,
Tonight
let's
we've
go.
got a good AFC matchup on tap.
It's maybe a
As
tough
it'll be
game.
the Denver
You have a mic?
Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Does not have a mic. All right, I'm about to win this.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
About to win this.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping
Who is
for
that
when
guy?
he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Oh, you do have a mic.
Smith going to look to throw right away. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
15 yards. And a
Turn up, everybody.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now Smith.
Turn up, everybody.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Thomas out. Let's see what we get here.
Here's Smith.
What we getting here? Nothing. Get rid of that.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there?
Don't throw the ball, though.
Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Gino now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
I did not see him.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
It's 4th down.
No ball, no ball.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does
slowly
have
but
first
surely. Here
down
we go.
yardage.
We're climbing.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a
Turn
good
the
one.
fuck up on him.
13X. Here we go.
Now Smith.
Oh,
Now
get rid
it's
of
up
that.
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Gino. That's to Bowers once again.
Get in there.
Takes this just
Run
a few
there.
yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Fucking, we're
You
getting
often
this
hear the
shit.
phrase
Fuck
short-handed
that.
tight ends, and he
Fuck
certainly
that.
fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows
5
to look his
minutes
way
in.
when they need a big
We're about to get
pickup.
this dub,
And
y'all.
on
Here we
this
go.
play, he finds him for the first down.
Ooh, he tried to kill Geno Smith. Oh my God.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Brock Bowers.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Rock
Now
the
Gino.
boat.
Touchdown.
Rock the boat.
Dante Thornton. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
Let's go, Thornton.
And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I knew you'd get the job done.
Well, that
Appreciate you.
drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the
We're
bit just to
gonna
get the
turn
football.
up on you on defense. Watch this here. You might fuck me up, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get you. Oh shit!
Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
On play action, here's Nix.
Let's
And
go.
his throw here's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To throw is Nix. He'll try and do that.
Let's
He's going to have
go.
to eat this one as down he goes. Malcolm Kuntz. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now it's Nix. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me...
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
A great effort there.
Damn.
In the final seconds of the first half.
Good shit.
And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it,
8-7.
they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, 1-up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right. Oh, he's in prevent. Oh, shit.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
Here we go.
line.
Get a reset here.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. To throw, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third and 5.
Almost set. Ready. Right aim.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
10 at the 42-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Almost set.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. Down inside the 40.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 5.
Another run here with Dobbins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now 2nd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 5.
Almost set. Ready.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Able to find the open man.
Fumble that. Please fumble that.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
Almost set.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
3rd and 5.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Nix. And
Let's
he will
go.
not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
16. Raiders.
So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better
I
about
probably
where they
lost
are.
this one. Hold up a second.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
All right, like that.
Smith.
Let's go.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
Hurry up, everybody. Hurry up. Hurry up, offense. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Let's see if I can get the ball back. 2 minutes 50 seconds. Let's see.
Daniel Carlson to
There's some hope here.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This guy's actually pretty good. Oh, let's see.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
41-yard line.
And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
At the 41-yard line.
Oh, my son! Hey! Shanahan! Shanahan! Shanahan!
Nix to the air. Sutton reeling it in on the left side.
Complete to number 14, Cortland Sutton. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And it's third down.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Try to take this home. They'll run. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And that one drops down incomplete.
That was a paralyzed pass. What am I doing?
There forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
I see you. Hold on. Just because I see you, hold on a second.
Smith's going to throw it. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Smith to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
No.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Second time's a charm.
This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Middle.
Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Let's go.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a dangerous return man.
No.
Oh,
this guy. That's crazy.
And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one, that puts him in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Will that score you just added on the board will energize them, or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, man. Green out of set. We go sit up.
Smith. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
17 yards.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
No.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
Now Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Ah, come on.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give me something here.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here.
Let's go!
Give
me that.
And they have taken the lead
That's game.
in the final seconds.
That's Thornton Jr.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Ooh, all right.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Raiders 27, Broncos 22. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Pick.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
Good shit, y'all. Let's
talk
go.
about making winning plays. That is a winning
dub.
play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning
Proud of
plays are the
everybody.
offense trying to get it done.
Here we
In this
go.
case,
Oh, don't
nursing
give
a
it to
lead,
me. Don't give
they
it to
found a
me.
way
Come
to
on
make a
now.
play on that side of the ball. And
Hold on, I'm
maybe
gonna give you a chance.
finish
Come on,
things off.
reset your set. Don't do that to me. I can't even call a timeout.
Smith going to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final
Good
play.
game,
so
man.
it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, that's gold 2. Almost gold 3. Here we go.